Hello everyone, I'm Mrs. Midnight and I apologize to the ones that were at the beginning of the streaming. If you're still here, I had a horrible technical issue. One thing I hate is when my computer decides to restart itself without my permission because reasons. And that was exactly what happened. You know, I was trying to get the video source to work so you could see the game. And apparently my computer had to restart itself right this moment. And cherry on top of the cake, it started updating. So I'm so sorry that you had to wait for me. I'm so sorry if the people from the raid had to wait in order for this thing to restart and update, but we are back here now. Did it work? What are these voices in the background? Voices in the background? What do you mean? And Sue says, I can see you and hear you. Woohoo! Party! Yes! No vodka this time after that incident in Luigi's mansion. 3 bot, yay! Party! So let's see, and hopefully whatever the voices in the background were, I hope they are quiet now. I wonder, I forgot to close the window at the beginning. Maybe it was my sister-in-law? I don't know. But the voices are gone. Yay! Double party in that case. So, if you remember, we left off in the second half of chapter 4. Actually, a little ahead of where the autosave is leaving us. But that's quite alright. So Sally's telling Larry, well, everything seems normal here, except for, you know, thingies, but everything seems normal. And Larry says, what about all those teeth and the glowing birdcage thing and the key? Yeah, totally agree with Larry. In what world is that normal? And Sally face then, okay, I guess that was a little odd. This feeling won't go away either. Something bad is coming, dude. I don't know what or when, but I can feel it. You may be right. I'll fill Todd in when he's home and we can come over later tonight with his gadgets. Foxy61, hi! How are you? Thanks for joining! Oh, now that I think of it, give me a quick second. I forgot to tell a friend I'm streaming. Just one little second. And there we go again. Sorry about that. Can you guys hear me? Because sometimes when I put the "be right back," I forget to replug the microphone. Okay, when is he out of class? He should be out by now, but I'm supposed to meet up with Ash, remember? Yeah, dude, come on, he's not gonna cancel a date. Works everything, thanks you. Glad it does. Oh, right, you should bring her along. I think we should go easy on her for now, with the paranormal stuff. That's true. Last time she tagged along, things didn't go too well. Man, that was like a year ago. Seems like every year just goes by faster and faster. Oh, yes, they do. Wait until you hit your 20s. Mrs. Midnight, I'm fine, and you? And I know the fun fact about all Sally Faye's characters. Oh, why don't you share them with us? And I'm fine too, thanks for asking, and thanks for joining again. So now you actually aroused my curiosity. What fun facts can you tell us about Sally Faye's characters? They definitely do. Also, don't forget that we are all getting together for dinner tomorrow night. How could I forget? Between you and Ash, I've got about 1,000 texts about it. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I am that intense when organizing plans with friends. And again, when you hit your 20s, that's even harder than in high school, so I'm more intense even. Which one of Sally Faye's characters? Let's see, since Travis is one of the ones I identify myself most with, Travis, let's go with him. Oh, and just to clear things out, I've never bullied. I mean more like the closet thingy. How could I forget between you and Ash? I got 1,000 texts about it. Hey Ashley! Sal! I'm so excited to see you! I missed you so much! I miss you too, Ash. I love him, he's so shy. You cut your hair, I like it. Yeah, she actually looks pretty like that too. Thanks, it's easier for writing. I see you've changed your hair as well. Yeah, that's why no ponytails today. Or pigtails, that's how they call them here. Oh, yeah, I guess. Looks rad. So I do kind of miss the pigtails. Yeah, Sal looks damn handsome with his hair down. But his pigtails are like very iconic of him. Fun facts about Travis. Travis is a homosexual, but he's really insecure about, and another fun fact, but this is about Travis's dad, meaning Kenneth. Travis's dad name is Kenneth, and Travis's mother doesn't even have a name. Yeah, I actually had developed a theory with a friend of what could have happened to Mrs. Phelps. Why doesn't he have a mother? But that I know of, the game doesn't tell us a lot, at least yet. But in case you guys don't know, Steve Gabry confirmed there is going to be a Sally Face 2. So who knows? Maybe we'll explore more about characters we don't know much about yet. So tell me, when Sally Face comes to the second part, what would you like to see, or what character would you like to learn more of? And that's Sal's reply, like, And I think this is the only moment of the game that we see Sal completely without mask. Well, not completely because the helmet covers half his face. But we can see that his eye, like where his eye should go, is actually hollow. Because he actually lost it, that's why he wears a glass eye. I haven't been out to the lake since the last time we went there together. What's that? I said it's been a long time since I've ever been to the lake. Me too. It's so nice out there. Peaceful. No, actually, I've ride motorcycles not driving myself but with someone else. And it's like hard when you get down to stop shouting. Because you kind of grow used to it. I want to learn more about Travis's home life with his dad and mom if his mom is around. I'm just saying, yeah, totally, me too. Because, I don't know if you remember, but in the Bologna incident, the third chapter, when Travis hit Sal on the face and Ash wants to report him, Sal says something that's very true. That guy has so much accumulated rage. There must be a reason. And he says also that we don't know how his family life is like, or his house life is like. But of course we can all imagine that's where the building is coming from. So yeah, I definitely agree with you, Foxy. I want to know more about Travis's life. And I want him to date Sal. Well, not that it's possible, of course, but that would have been nice. So you and Ben are all good now? Yeah, we're good. What was that all about anyway? Stupid sibling stuff. He called me soulless because I didn't cry at Grandma's funeral. He said I wasn't human because I never cry and blah blah blah. Then it turned into a big argument, as if it wasn't sad enough about Grandma. Yeah, I think it's very terrible to assume that just because a person doesn't cry in a funeral isn't affected. I mean, in my case, I normally do because I am a crier. I cry with movies, I cry with video games, I once even cried with a commercial. But in funerals, the feeling is so strong, the feeling of loss and despair, that sometimes it can cause the weirdest reactions. From apparent indifference that's not indifference at all, to even laughter. And I haven't seen it in person, but I've heard of people laughing, like getting a laughter attack in a funeral, and it's not because they are having fun. It's like, let's say, an energy release from their body. So yeah, I disagree with Ben. I don't like Ashley so much, but I don't think she's soulless just for not crying in a funeral. And Foxy says, yeah, and I don't know, Travis's dad is being abusive to him about being homosexual. Yeah, that we know for a fact. That actually, the black eye he has on chapter 3, the Bologna incident, was done by his father. And it's because being a priest, a religious man, Kenneth just can't handle the fact that his son likes boys. Anyway, the point is that we made up and we are okay now. You know, now that I think of it, I don't think I have ever seen you cry. Well, I must be some kind of soulless monster. You better watch out. We kill monsters like you around these parts. No, you better watch out. This ain't no monster you'll wanna be messing with. Them is fighting words, Missy. I hope you kissed your mama goodbye this morning. Okay, I wanna hang out with them. How have you been, Sally Face? So, she's one of our best friends. We are not going to keep appearances with her. Let's tell the truth. I've been having nightmares. I'm sorry. Are they as bad as before? They're different. It's hard to explain. I've been losing a lot of sleep because of it. Are you worrying about anything? Sometimes if I'm worried about something or just struggling with something difficult, I'll get nightmares from that. I've had this overwhelming sense of dread lately. It doesn't make any sense because everything is fine, everything should be good. Have you been taking those meds? Yeah, well, most of the time. You should take them if they help. I have a cousin that struggles with depression too, and she said the meds she takes help her a lot. I guess they do help, but they also make me feel numb inside. At least with the dread, I know it's real, or at least really me. I think I can understand that. I know I can. I just want you to be happy, Sal. You better make sure you call me if you ever need help, or even if you just need to talk. You know I'm always here for you, right? I know. Thanks, Ash. And I've said this before, but you know you don't have to wear that around me. My face? Your mask. But it's like a part of me now. It's the face I wear in public, the face I wear all the time. Oh, sorry, I didn't see more messages. Sorry. You want some fun facts about Sal Fisher? Yeah, by all means, share all the fun facts you want. I'll be reading them all. Just maybe it will take some minutes to see, but I'll read them all, I promise. I just want you to know that you don't have to wear it if you don't want to. It's just you and me out here. No one else is around. So what should we ask her? How she's been? Or if she's back for good? You guys decide. Just give me a couple seconds because I hit refresh chat and, well, it's taking forever. I just wanna see if anyone decided if I should ask how she's been or if she's really back for good. God, this chat is taking forever. Why? Oh, and the computer is gonna... the battery is gonna end. Give me one quick second, another one. And sorry about that and all the noise, I forgot to deactivate the microphone. And okay. Oh, Foxy, thank you for the follow. Thanks a lot, virtual hug for you. And cool, so Sue says we choose the second option. Are you really back for good? Yeah, you got a problem with that, bucko? I don't know, it was kind of nice with just the boys. Adding a girl to the mix sort of throws the whole thing off. Well, you better get used to it because now you're stuck with me. I missed you, Ash. We all have. It's nice to have you back. Good to be back. I've missed you guys a lot. I'm excited to see everyone tomorrow. Fun facts about Sal Fisher. 1. Sal's right eye is a glass eye from his face accident. Number 2. Hate tea and coffee. Yeah, I get him in the coffee part because black coffee just destroys me. Like, I don't know, like I had inhaled cocaine and drank alcohol at the same time. But tea I like. Tea I actually really enjoy. So just, I partially understand Sal. And let's see. What about art school? I think I'm gonna take some time off from school. I'm feeling pretty burned out. Do you think you'll go back? Probably. I just need to figure some things out first. I may take a few classes at the community college while I'm getting my shit together. Oh, that would be cool. Larry is also thinking about going. He mentioned that. I was surprised. I didn't think he'd go the college route. Me neither. It could be like old times again. The whole crew back in school. Are you happy? Happy with that? Everything. Life. I don't know, that's a hard question. Even though I've had a hard time lately, I try to find things that make me happy, things that are worth pursuing. Otherwise, what's the point? You know? Yeah. I'm happy right now. And Sal doesn't reply. Are you sure you're okay, Sal? I'm getting a little worried about you. I don't know, I guess I am feeling off. Just feels like everything is wrong. What do you mean? It feels like nothing puts me at ease. It's this constant feeling of discomfort, like my soul isn't aligned with my body. I just feel like screaming at the sky until it breaks apart. Well, what? Let's do it. I don't know. Come on, I'll bet you'll feel better. Oh, and he did take off his mask. Hadn't ever noticed, but he holds it on his hand. He does take it off. Hey Todd. Todd looks fun with a beard. Like, not a full beard yet, but starting to grow. Hey, you're back from your date with Ashley already? I don't know. I don't think it was a date, but yeah. Whatever you say, Sal. How did it go? It was nice seeing her. It's gonna be good to have her back. Indeed. Ashley is a good egg, and our investigations could benefit from the female perspective. Additionally, simply having fresh eyes on our research could prove useful. Speaking of, Larry and I think that there's something weird going on in the apartments again. I told him that I'd bring you over tonight to check it out. Perfect. This will give me an opportunity to test out the new things I've been working on. Give me a few minutes to get ready. Sure. Let me know whenever you're ready to head over. Will do. Sal, I'm sorry, dude. Please don't blame yourself. Sorry for what? What are you talking about? It's time for me to go. You better not be doing anything stupid. It's too late. I'll be gone soon. Stop messing around, Larry. This isn't funny. Hey. Larry. Oh my god, I hate this scene. Poor Sal. Pick up. Pick up the phone, Larry. You better pick up. Oh god, Larry. And obviously, sorry Todd, but we really can't wait for you to be ready. We'll have to meet there. And I've talked with a friend about this. I'm not sure if she's here right now, but I think it was actually the cult or the demons or the darkness or an entity serving the cult that actually made Larry kill himself. Because remember, he at the beginning of the chapter and until we leave to meet Sal, Larry is telling us continuously, I have this bad feeling that something bad is going to happen, and Sal screams like desperate, Larry, Larry, where the hell are you? Let's get to his fortress of solitude. So it's like Larry could feel that something like that was going to happen, but little did he know it was exactly the truth. No! Larry! What did you do? Larry, why? I was so excited to see Sal, I didn't realize how different he was acting at first. When we were hanging out by Wendigo Lake, I started to notice it more. At the time though, he just seemed sad to me. I thought maybe he had stopped taking his medications. Miss Campbell, at any point during your date with Sal, did you ever feel as if you were in danger or threatened at all? No, sir. It was nothing like that. Sal was one of the sweetest boys I knew. I always felt safe being around him. Until later that night. Can you please explain what you witnessed at the treehouse? It wasn't too long after I had gotten home from the lake that Sal called me. Maybe about an hour or so. He was clearly shaken up and I could tell from his voice that he had been crying. told me that Larry was dead. I begged him to call 911. I told him that if he didn't, then I would. And did either of you call 911? No. The boys had me convinced. Since high school that there was a conspiracy in Nockfell involving the police, that they couldn't be trusted. So I went against my better judgment and didn't make the call. I rode over to the apartments right away. When I got to the treehouse, Sal was acting weird, talking to himself and pacing back and forth. Well, dude, yeah, he just saw his friend dead by killing himself. Obviously he was upset, we both were, but I had never seen him like that before. I tried to get him to calm down, but he kept rambling on about cultists and some impending evil. He said Larry was in the treehouse. I took a minute to gather my nerves. I wasn't sure what was going on, if Larry was really dead or if Sal had lost it. I went up into the treehouse, but there was nothing out of place in there, except for an empty booze bottle. Have you ever known Sal to be a drinker? Not at all. Sal hardly ever touched the stuff. He once told me that he was afraid to get drunk because addiction runs in his family. And he didn't want to become an alcoholic. So I knew something was really wrong. Larry wasn't anywhere to be seen. And Sal was starting to really worry me. I tried to calm him down and reason with him, but he was not receptive to it. And also, as I mentioned, I think it was the cult or the demons or someone serving them that made Larry kill himself. And also what either got rid of the body, like physically, or made it vanish. So what do you guys think? You agree with the theory? You have another one maybe of your own? I tried to get him inside, but he wouldn't budge. We got into an argument. It was the only time we had ever argued. I had to walk away from him. I couldn't be around him like that, and I didn't want to make him worse. Before I left, I let Henry and Lisa know about that Sal needed help. They said they'd look after him, and I told them to call me if they needed me. I felt horrible leaving Sal like that. I just didn't know what to do. I wish I would have stayed there. I should have stayed with him, yes. And not only that, her testifying in the trial is just, dude, seriously, you're talking about your friend. I sat by my phone all night until I got the second call. Look, Travis is there. Maple is behind and Travis is in front at the left side. About 10 minutes after Ashley left, Toad shut up. He figured something was wrong since I left so suddenly and wasn't answering his texts. He drove over in the van with our gear. I told Todd what Larry did. We both needed time to collect ourselves. Larry was our best friend. The four of us were family, like I said earlier. What happened to his body? I'm not sure. He's trying to tell me something, but it's all broken up. I think he's having trouble communicating with us. Let's try out the new gear. I think it will help. Hold on. Alright, with the necrolite modifications I made to your guitar, I believe we'll be able to manipulate the spirit realm in some capacity. How does it work? Turn it on using that L button there. Okay, so here, the small one, the left. You'll notice that I've added 12 symbols to the neck of the guitar. Play the corresponding notes to activate the symbols. Play as you normally do. Select a group of notes, then press Y and X or A to strum one of the notes in that group. Try playing all 12 notes. Okay, so A seems more practical. Oh, okay, I get it. So A hits the first. No, Y hits the first. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Y hits first, X hits second, A hits third. What happened? Todd? Larry? Hello? Hello, my dear Sally. Who are... Rose? The light from your guitar contains magic from another world. It seems that the prophecy may have been true after all. What? There isn't time to explain. You must use this power to stop them. Oh, God, just give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry for taking longer than I expected. A package arrived and there was no one here to receive it. Okay, but I'm back. There isn't time to explain. The Devourers of God had preserved despite our best efforts to stop them. What the hell was that? A ripple across the fabric of reality. It has begun. You must destroy the barrier spells to reach the source and put an end to it. How will I do that? Use the power of the necrolytes. You'll need help from the spirit realm to reveal what is hidden to you. I cannot be of help in this regard, as I must remain within the Black Room. So I can temporarily release your friend Larry from that which binds him. He will be your eyes in the other side. Godspeed, dear Sally. She actually looks more witch-like with her long hair now than when she wore it short. Sal! Huh? Oh, and it's a message? Oh no, sorry sis, I know you're gonna see that too late, but I gotta go. No! No, Sue, I imagine you're not here anymore. If you still are, by any chance, virtual hug to you. And if not, I don't regret doing it because you can see it later. Thank you for waiting and thank you for being here. And okay, Foxy, and if anyone else is still watching, let's get back. Huh? You scared the crap out of me! You disappeared, and there was an intense sound that shook the treehouse. Where were you? I guess the guitar worked. I saw Rosenberg. She said the cult is back. We need to stop them before that happens. What the hell? How did I... Run! I think Rosenberg is helping us somehow. I was stuck in that damn treehouse for so long. It's only been a few hours since You asshole! How could you do this? Why did you leave me? Why? I'm sorry, dear. I really am. But we don't have much time. Rose said the cult is here now and has to be stopped tonight. It's not going to be easy. I just can't believe this is real. I can't believe you really can't. Come on, Sal. Let's take these fuckers out once and for all. Yeah, he's going to take away the sadness. This can't be good. So if we want to switch to Larry, we hit the X button, the upper one. Oh, but look, let's take a look at his note. Sal, I know this is going to be hard for you to understand. I'm sorry. Please don't blame yourself and please don't hate me. I was lucky to have you in my life. I couldn't have asked for a better brother than you do. I know you're going to do great things. You gotta keep going. Keep fighting the darkness. It's coming closer now. I can hear it whispering in my head. It's getting louder. I just need this to end. I can't take it anymore. I'm not strong like you are. I love you, Sally Face. Always. See you on the other side, Larry. Oh god. Yeah, first time I read that note and saw this part of the chapter, I cried my eyes out. Okay, we can see that there are some necrolytes coming from the antenna. Oh god, and my nose is itching. Oh, okay, it was easier from behind. Good thing it was like on the side, so not that hard. Larry, This is the dead stone. Press R to squeeze it tightly and summon the power from within. This little button at the right. You must use this ancient relic to assist Sally. What does it do? Hello? It's like in a phone call. But now we have the dead stone. And as you can see, we've gotten rid of the static in the antenna, and the energy has flown to the pillar. So now we switch to Sal. And there's nothing else on the ceiling that is interesting. As we can see, in this side we cannot see the antenna, only from Larry's side. So I think I missed something with Larry. Yeah, I think I just missed hitting R again, now that it's activated on the pillar. Sorry, that was exactly what I missed. You also have to hit it once more in order for it to go now to the living world. And this time we are ready to hit the right symbols. And well, it's it. Okay, so it's actually pretty practical because it's A for the right one, X for the middle one, and Y for the left one. Sorry, I just figured out you couldn't see the controller by the angle I was showing it. So one thing to take into account is that if we drop down, we cannot come back to the former floor we were at anymore. So don't do that until you're entirely sure that you're done. So nothing to do inside the rooms, or with the slimy hole in the wall. Oh, but look, actually, remember what I told you that I think it's Evelyn, the woman from her face, the VHS tapes that's locked in there? That slime is actually, let's say, the Endless One essence, or body, or whatever we want to call it, coming right out from there. So apparently right now from Sally's side everything is locked, we cannot do anything, go anywhere. So let's take a look if Larry has better luck. And apparently it's still covered in darkness. But with the amulet that Rosenberg gave us, we can actually unlock it. The shapeless man walks in upward strides. Shapeless man, could he mean the red-eyed demon by that? Locked still, even with Larry. Locked also. Huh, there's no handle. And we can't make it appear. Okay, let's switch to Saul. And here there is a handle, so what the hell? Let's go inside the apartment Larry unlocked and see if the homeless man is there as well. Oh, but as we can see, in the world of the dead we can see him, but in the world of the living we can't. But then I wonder, is there really nothing else we can do on this floor? I didn't quite remember it like that. There must be something missing. Let's go to Larry again. Because yeah, at least I remember that there was a VHS tape in this floor and we haven't found it. Oh yeah, I remember. We have to hit the R button, like next to the gentleman. And that way we can go through but not really see anything else on the left. Then it's Sally that has to find it. Oh, okay. So now we have the key to 504 with a little skull drawn in the label. The key for room 504. I wonder how it got upstairs. Oh yeah, right, because it sounds... Yeah, actually I wonder... That key Todd gives it to Sal in chapter 1. And I just assumed he had kept it until now, but... Then I wonder, did he take the key to his new house with Todd and Neil? Or maybe he just left it at his parents' house and it suddenly got upstairs? I wonder. Oh, no, not this one. Let's see what we can find in that bedroom as Larry. Because now that I think of it, I shouldn't have gotten out of it as Sal until we saw as Larry as well. So apparently, look at all the black, or I don't know if it's green goo, but it's black and white in the background. But it seems like in the realm of the dead, in the spirit realm, they can actually see more of the Endless One's essence than they can in the world of the living. So nothing interesting here as Larry. Let's take a look at Sal. Because as Rosenberg mentioned, they are both helping each other in order to advance from floor to floor. Nothing interesting as Sal either. Let's take a look at Larry. Because normally it's him that sends first the paranormal stuff to our realm. Apparently Luke isn't there anymore. But that VHS tape is what we have to send to Sal. I might not get out of here since we are close to the hole. And we find the tape skin. She's not even speaking intelligently, just mumbling. It's not here. She's not alive anymore, and we won't be. We're so hungry now. And the skin, this fucking skin is so itchy. Why? This skin isn't mine. The skin isn't mine. It's not mine. I don't know if that's like literal, like she's feeling the skin of another being, or she's just being isolated and locked down for so long that she's lost reason. I would personally incline more for the second one, but what do you guys think? So let's head out. And drop down. Yeah, we got everything we needed from this one. Oh, no, I actually have to go right. Yeah, we got everything we need. But apparently we cannot activate the pillar yet. So let's see what Sal finds. And I love the texture of Larry's ghost that has like the veins popping up. It's cool effect. Okay, either they are super high or they've been watching TV non-stop. What are you guys doing? We're watching TV, but what's the point really? The shows are all the same. Everything has become so predictable. It's just static. Are you two alright? We're fine, Sal. Just fine. Everything is peachy. Okay. Don't stand in front of the TV, Sal. Okay, I'm not. But okay, I won't. So let's see if we find anything around our place. I actually don't remember if in this chapter you can go into the rooms. No, you can't. No, I think it has to be on for Larry to be able to interact with it. But before switching to Larry, since we're already in the floor, let's go to 401 to see how Robert is doing. Stereo on the freaks again? Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess, I don't know. I guess Sal means that the stereo is not working properly. And I wonder here that it says evil draft, does it mean like evil deeds? Is it a reference to that movie? Good movie, actually. So let's see about Larry. Shit! Are you two okay? What the hell is this? And that's why they are acting so weird. Because they are actually trapped inside the darkness. Mom! Henry! If you can hear me, we're going to fix this. Just hold on. Yeah, I can't imagine the anguish of seeing your parents like that. Especially given the beautiful relationship Larry has to his mother. And I think he gets along well with Henry, but God, if I had that connection to my mother than he has to Lisa, I couldn't bear to see that. Even with our actual relationship, I couldn't bear to see her like that either. Hang in there, dude. So let's take a look outside because I don't really see the pillar lighted. Let's go back to Sal and see if maybe he can turn on the stereo. now go back to Larry. Because static is no longer in Henry's TV. That we do know. But then... Or did I forget to hit R in Henry's room? I don't think so. No, I actually did not. I don't get it. I'm missing something with Sal, maybe? In Robert's house or in his parents'? It's on now, let's see. Oh, okay, that was it, sorry. Sorry, thing is that in order to not get echo, I lowered the volume of the TV, so I really couldn't distinguish if it was on or off the stereo. Sounds like something happened in the hallway. Yup. You're damn right, it did, finally. And now it's happening on Sally's side. So let's head to the hallway. Oh, where is it? Oh, here. Sorry, I couldn't find the last symbol. And I'm getting worried that I'm being so slow at this because this is actually the first ones are the easiest. As you keep advancing, one symbol gets added. And God, that can be a pain in the ass. And that's what Sanderson meant when he said he was leaving town. And I wonder, that pieces scattered on the floor, is it his skin and skull? The level of detail of this game is amazing. I guess this is what he meant when he said he was leaving. Oh, sorry. Let's see what Larry sees in this room. Herman, what the hell happened to you? You look like shit, dude. I could say the same to you. How did... Wait a minute. How are you here? Same as you? Dead? No, I mean, how are you in this room? The spirits here should be confined to their place of death. Sandy should be here, but it's too late. I was too late. She's gone. All of the old souls have assimilated. Not assimilated, I think more been absorbed by the Endless One. Rosenberg, broke the spell that was holding me in the treehouse or something. I'm not really sure. You know what happened to the other ghosts? Does it have to do with the cult? Doesn't matter now. Nothing does. I just need to wait here until it takes me. It's the fate we all face eventually. It's not too late. Sal is going to stop this thing. And I'm going to help him do it. Your efforts will be wasted. All who die in this place need not seek redemption, for it is lost to us forever. Okay, that's a way of seeing it, I guess. Let's see what we find in the 404. That's pretty much all covered in shadows. It's actually weird because if you remember, no one actually moved in there after what happened to Mrs. Sanderson. But then, what the hell was going on in that apartment that without being inhabited, it's covered in darkness? Or maybe that is why, because there was no people or living beings to absorb any of the darkness and then it all ate up the room? Who knows? If anyone's watching, what do you think about it? And we found the tape above. And her eyes are completely white at this point. This ghost, so full of life, strong, healthy blood, tender meat. Oh, how we crave their flesh, yet they deny us. Soon we will be there, and they will have called, and we will have answered. The floor is moist. Is it me? There is nothing left. We have consumed. I wonder what's the moisture she feels. And maybe it is her tissues, her body decomposing into the darkness. I mean, in the tape we see her standing up, but still could be. But for now we got all we need from floor 4, so let's head to the third one. We must look far beyond the anguish of life, deep into the true nature of all things. Therein lies our salvation. Okay. So we know that David isn't doing right, or well, because he doesn't speak like that. He speaks almost unintelligibly. Or unintelligibly, I'm not sure how to say it. Face, it is good to see you. Hello, Sal. What is happening? Greetings. I am glad you could make it. I can't stay for too long. I'm sort of in the middle of something. It's good to see you all, though. Are you guys doing alright? We're just dandy, but everything is peachy. You should stay, Sal. Yes, it would be best for you to stay here. There is no use in fighting, my friend. I really should be going now. Everything is fine. Don't worry, Sal. You will see. Oh, now I hit again. So it's like even the darkness is using his friends and family to lure Sal away from fighting it. But we know better than that, don't we? Yeah, let's head to third floor with Larry. I don't know if it's my joystick or the game programming, but it feels hard to push it to the yes option. And well, at least now Sarah has limbs. And David cannot even speak to us. Yeah, it creeps me out to know this is the most human David's wife will ever look. That one? No, I think not. That's the one. But then where should this static go? Is that a cloud inside the apartment? Look! Look by the frame? It's a cloud and it's moving with us. Let's take a look with Sal now that he selected the radio station. Go to Larry. Yeah, I remembered we had to select the radio station with the static, but I forgot it had to be in both worlds. So now we actually have the necrolytes and can send them into the pillar. And now that we have sent it to Saul, we can get it off the way. Okay, now I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. Oh, no, I actually screwed up, sorry. Oh, I think I actually moved the joystick accidentally, sorry. Okay, that's better. So let's go into Chuck's. We know Mabel is not around. Chuck, how are you feeling, buddy? Feeling? Yeah, there's something going on around. I think it will be cleared up soon, though. Soon? Yeah, just keep an eye on Soda, okay? Soda... Your daughter. Remember her? She's sitting right next to you. Yeah, they actually look like they were super high but on something super strong. But no, they are just consumed in darkness. The shifting things spoke in cryptic whispers. Huh? Okay. Let's see with Larry. And that's how the ghosts see people in real life, in the living room. So for example, remember Megan, the girl from the bathroom? That's the way she sees Sal. And we take that little pony that looks a little too evil for Soda's taste. And we head to... Oh, no, we head nowhere because there is no 304. So let's take a look with Sal. No Coca-Cola. The beverage, the soda from the painting is a no Coca-Cola, not Coca-Cola. I wonder if the reason is that Steve Gabry could get in trouble by using names that are copyrighted, or it was just a personal choice. But in any case, we are done in floor 3, so let's go to second. Before the light, there was darkness and nothing more. And We know that these guys like to smoke weed, that they get high, but their eyes do not look high. They look like they've been open wide for who knows how long, and they haven't blinked. So we cannot go into the bathroom or unlock more dialogue. Let's see how Larry sees Todd's place. Yes, I do. See, I don't know if you can hear me, like hitting the joystick multiple times. And they are both covered completely in darkness. So it's the bedroom that we have to unlock. But there's nothing that Larry can grab from it, so it has to be solved. Good thing we didn't leave the apartment. Oh god, that water looked nasty. Okay, let's see what we sent to Larry through the toilet. There's something floating in the toilet. I guess I should. Ugh. Yeah, no, even my stomach got like. Good thing I'm wearing a mask, right? So if I throw up, it won't hit the computer screen. You won't see it. There was a small piece of darkness blocking the door, but nothing we can't get rid of. So let's take a look at the bedrooms. There's that garbage chute. So in the world of the spirit realm, it's not, how do you say, like boarded, but it's not with wood that they do, but I don't know how to call it, like concrete. Yeah, like sealed with concrete. Sorry, the word just hit me. So let's move the Morrisons. Need to leave them like that. They are so cool, but I can't do anything for them right now. Yeah, in this case, in the living room, it is sealed with concrete. God, and that fucking old log is still there. I mean, I understand that Addison has no capital in order to remodel the floors or the apartments, but honestly, can't anyone flush that? Then I wonder, how do we get the static to... Is the radio still here? No, it isn't. Then how? Okay, I really don't get it. Where is the device we can use to activate the pillar? Let's see here. No. Okay, really, I don't get it. Let's see what Larry. maybe here? In the darknesses? No. Oh yeah, this thing. I knew I was missing a device, I just didn't know where. Oh, here. Here's the exit. And now we can actually switch to Sol and get the pillar off the way. There we go. No lock there. Nothing in the button. So that just leaves one option. Let's stick around in the 204. Well, and with Larry we cannot even see 203, so let's go straight in here. And remember the Dark Pony? Well, here's his place. I don't know how it would turn into a tape, but let's thank it did. Why do they torment us so? Sleeping from our grasp, these filthy fucking pigs! They are swine at the feet of God! Animal corpses dragging their clothes about and scoring across the dirt. Rearranging things, always rearranging. We will annihilate every molecule of their pitiful existence. And that's the tape Rage. So you can see we are only missing one more. But for that, we need to get out of this floor and head to the first. Yup. Hello, Mrs. Gibson? Oh, there's a rancid smell coming from her room. I wonder, what, like she died? Her corpse is decomposing inside? Because that wouldn't make sense given the end of this chapter, but if it's not her, who or what is decomposing there? Did she keep the corpse of her rabbit? So with Larry we can go straight to sending the necrolytes to Sol. Okay. Oh no! Stupid joystick! Okay, I barely made it on time. I couldn't find some of the symbols. But we did make it on time. Oh, no. Oh god, Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to try something, guys. I'm gonna have to close the game. Because I actually screwed up. I shouldn't hit Addison's room yet. So, sorry, you're going to have to wait with me for the game to load again. And pray for our screw up not to be too late to be fixed. Because otherwise, all the effort we've been doing through all the chapter 4 to gather all the tapes would go to waste. Oh, good. Good. So we have to do this again, but we didn't lose that achievement. That would have made Mrs. Midnight very mad. Yeah, because it happened to me once playing in the computer and it was so frustrating. Oh, here it is. It's weird, I remember the carrot being on the boxes, but no, it's actually on the furniture, like on the shelf at the right. And I actually think we do have to open it, so let's do it like that. Is this some kind of joke? Yeah, I kind of get it, like super ironical, seriously a rabbit. But then we can't do anything with it. Maybe we can dance? No? Then that's it? But then where's the tape? Huh? No, I don't get it. We should... Let's take a look at Sal. Side. No. We are away. It? Something could change? We are missing a tape. And where is it? It's not there. No, it does have to be open. And we still have that GUI key. Why? Oh no, then that's why. I had to use that GUI key elsewhere. Oh no, that really sucks. That really makes me so frustrated. Where did I forget to use the GUI key? Then it's a lost cause completely. Oh Christ. Alright, guys, I just need to get off my chest where the hell I was supposed to use that GUI key. Oh well, take a look later, it's not that fast to find. Oh no, jeez, sorry guys, sorry I forgot to use it in the right place. I'm not sure what floor it was. I pretty much was sure I explored all the floors to all their extension, but apparently I didn't because Larry still has that GUI key in his pocket. So sorry guys, I really wish I could go back like before this save, but problem is that this game uses autosave, so the only way to retry that would actually be to restart chapter 4, which I would do if I wasn't that advanced, but You already went through the streaming of the first half and you're going through this one. So sorry guys, this time we won't be achieving the It's Her Fate or Her Fate challenge, sorry to say. Oh god, I can't stop thinking of that stupid wiki. It was 201? Then to what part of that apartment was it? Because we weren't there. The hell? What part of 201 didn't we explore? We even went to the bathroom. And to both bedrooms. What in the world? Oh god, give me a second. Alright, sorry guys, we've gotten interrupted so many times today. I'm sorry, I realize how terrible that is. I hope it doesn't happen that often like that. A young boy stands at the threshold of oblivion, mesmerized by the eternal abyss. Tormented and bound by the world of mankind. And if you wondered why Terrence never left his room, that's why. Prisoner of flesh and bone. Terrence? And all the cups covered in the darkness. How long have you been like this? And as we can see, he had multiple locks inside his door. that I'm not sure if they were to prevent him from getting out or people from getting in, or both. Because of course a person could easily open any of those by hand, but if you saw Terrence's hands before he got completely absorbed by the Endless One, they were gone. He no longer had any limbs even to open a door. Did the cult do this to you? The child does not choose his own fate. It has always been this way. You will soon understand the true harmony of the Endless One. Are you the Endless One? Why are you infecting the souls in this building? Darkness moves through all things and obeys our will. We are everlasting. We are beyond death. And if you can see, like, scattered on his body, there are some eyes, but they are still closed. Terrence, I know you're in there somewhere. You have to stop this. You speak the name of a child who is no more. Your struggle is meaningless. Then I will stop you myself. You will try and you will fail, as it always is. Let's see about that. I just hate what this creature and the cult did to Terrence. So terrible because at least the cultists, they made their choice. They chose to be part of the Devourers of God. But Terrence, no one asked him. It was decided for him ever since he was a child. Oh shit. What happens if we go down from there? Let's just see what happens. I've never seen it, I'm just curious. You were nearly consumed by the Endless One. You must be more careful. Use the Necrolites to defeat this creature. I can pull you into the black if you are in desperate need, but this is only a temporary solution, child. My powers are fading in this place. And if you were to die, I cannot save you from that. I cannot bring you back. Many lives are in your hands now, Sally Face. Brace yourself. This is going to hurt. Ooh, okay, sorry, Sal. I'm never going to make you go through that again, I promise. In this case, it was even worse than curiosity killed the cat. Because it got Sal in pain. I get it now. I ran out of time. Oh, oh, now I did it well. Oh shit! Oh, stupid joystick! With that that was my fault, but the former one I swear what the hell? Oh, and that was my cat throwing something. Stupid joystick! I need to replace this control. That one was actually my fault because I totally lost focus. Stupid joystick! And when I want it to be sensitive, it's not. And when I don't want it to be that sensitive, it's hypersensitive. Problem is I have to wait for a second before the notes, and in this minigame that is eventually very troublesome. See how it moves like fast? Exactly like fucking that! Let's hope it doesn't this time. Because it's really getting on my nerves. God damn it! I'm tired of this! Oh my god, I'm going to punch something! This time. Oh my, oh god, I'm losing focus too. Better work this time. Oh my god, how annoying this was! And not because of the game, not because of the playability, because of this stupid joystick. Shit! I've been waiting for you, Sal. I knew you would be the one. I knew it from the moment I saw you. Terence? My apologies, good sir. I haven't quite been myself and I've caused so much pain. Is it over now? Almost. I'm afraid there is one more task remaining, and it is a hideous one. And yeah, he says that he's been hurting people and not being himself because, as you saw, all the cups where he pours the Addison tea were thrown on the pile of darkness. So basically, I don't know if there actually was tea in the cup at least, but even if there was, every time the neighbors, the tenants from Addison's, drank that tea, they were drinking darkness essence as well. Whatever it is, I will do it. Whatever it takes to end this for good. You must kill all those who have been tainted by the dark. But that's everyone in this building. Those are my friends and family. We've cleared the darkness from their souls. We've already saved them. I'm afraid it's too late for them, Sal. Their souls are destroyed beyond repair. If left unchecked, the shadows will seep through these cracks and many more lives will be extinguished. My heart wakes heavy in sorrow for you. I know you will lose everything, just as I had many years ago. I don't think I can do this. Please don't make me do this, Terence. It's your choice to make. I know it's an extraordinary burden to bear, but I also know that you will do the right thing. Fuck. Yeah, I'd rather fight the Endless One with the defective joystick all day than do what Sal has to do. Addison is right, Sal. This must be done. I'm so sorry. I wish there were another way. So who knows where this stink was coming from? I don't feel well. Would you help me get into my apartment, Sal? Please. Well, you won't be feeling ill anymore. Sally face, have you seen our little Todd around? We need to talk to him. And yeah, they are still possessed by the darkness because they don't even notice that Sal is covered in blood. I mean, Mrs. Gibson, well, he hadn't murdered anyone yet, but they don't say anything about that. And fuck! I mean, they look like fast deaths, like to the jugular and to the brain, but oh my god, they look so painful. So in first floor, that was just Gibson, because Addison is no longer killable. But in second floor, besides the Morrison, we also have the college friends. Hey dude, glad you decided to come back. Now we can really get this party started. Or not. So, okay, he stabs her on the eye. CJ, he stabs him on the chest, and the other one, the one with the emerald eyes, like on the neck. Hey, Sal, Ian's feeling alright. I think there's something going on round. Okay, so actually David kind of does perceive it. And now he's as inanimated as his wife. Sorry face, can I widen your shoulders now? Not yet, honey. Not yet. Damn, that must feel horrible, like to have to murder your friend and his daughter that's practically your niece. What's up, my man? You're looking a little worse for wear. Everything okay? Yeah, I insist no one seems to notice the blood or the knife. Because the comments they make, like, you look terrible, that's all you can see? And here comes the worst one. And I wonder, since Larry lived in this building, if Larry wouldn't have killed himself, would Sal would have had to kill him? Hey kiddo, there's some leftover lasagna in the fridge if you're hungry. You know, I may not say this enough, but I'm proud of you, Sal. You've come a long way, and I know it hasn't all been easy. I look at you now, and I'm excited about the man you're becoming. I think you've got a bright future ahead of you. I really do. I love you, buddy. Oh my god, you had to put salt on the wound. Yeah, I mean, Sal tries to do it as fast as possible, but still, I can't imagine how that must feel. Yeah, we can no longer enter there. Nowhere, actually. Something is wrong. I blacked out in the treehouse and woke up in the temple. They had me tied down. There was something else there. I think it was the demon. They cut me and took some of my blood. And if we see his eyes, there are no longer Todd's eyes, there are the red eyes, so if I'm not mistaken, Todd is still possessed. Right now the demon is not making him do things, but he is possessed. There was a loud sound and I passed out again. When I came to, they were gone and I wasn't tied. I don't feel right, Sal. I think I'm dying. Oh my god, poor Todd. I can't imagine what he's feeling either. And cherry on top of the cake, there comes the patrols. It was around 3 a.m. when I got the next phone call from Todd. He was crying so hard that I could barely make out what he was saying. I knew Todd and Sal were in trouble and that they were at the apartments. It sounded serious, so I called the police and rode over there right away. I got there just as the police showed up. And I know she meant well, but they told her multiple times don't trust the police and she calls them. On my way to the front door, I saw Todd running into the woods. I called out for him, but he just kept running. I approached the building and Sal was standing in the doorway covered in blood, just staring out. He was mumbling the same thing over and over. I had no choice. I had to do it. There was no other way. I tried to talk to him, but he was unresponsive. The cops pulled me away before I got any closer to him. Sal isn't an evil man. He's not a bad person. He just needs help. Dr. Renan, you've handled Mr. Fisher's psychiatric assessment during his time in prison, including several months of therapy sessions, is this correct? Which we know that cannot be because Dr. Renan was killed, and obviously this is a different man. Yes, that is correct. And what have you concluded from your time with the defendant? It is my professional opinion that Sal Fisher is perfectly sane and was 100% lucid when he proceeded to murder the occupants of Addison Apartments. The elaborate story he concocted is simply that, a story. A tale to make him out to be the hero rather than the villain. He was so convincing that even I began to believe his story. I went out to the apartments to visit the treehouse as Sal requested. There was nothing there at all. In fact, the further I poked into the story, the more inconsistencies there were. These inconsistencies, along with all the contradictory evidence, proved to me that Sal is not delusional, but simply lying to protect himself. In your opinion, is Sal Fisher a threat to the public? Absolutely, without a doubt. Son of a bitch. You're sending a person to be murdered in an electric chair. How can you justify with lies? Members of the jury, have you reached a verdict? Yes, Your Honor, we have reached a verdict. In the case of Sal Fisher versus the County of Nockfell, what say you? The members of this jury find the defendant guilty of first-degree mass murder. I agree with the jury on the verdict of guilt, and because of the severity of the crime committed, I hereby sentence Sal Fisher to receive capital punishment. No! You can't do that! He's sick! He needs our help! Order! Order in the court! And Travis was there until the end. No, spoiler! That's part of chapter 5. So guys, I hope you're ready to finish this adventure with me soon. Well, not that soon actually, because next week we have Spanish version of this streaming so that we finish chapter 4 in Spanish as well. But next week we have, I still don't know if the first half of chapter 5 or the whole thing. So if anyone's watching and wants to vote, you can either leave me a comment here on the live chat, or you can leave it on YouTube once I upload it there. So guys, I hope you had a good time if you're still watching. Foxy61, if you're still around, thank you for joining. And I'll be seeing you in 2 weeks in English and in 1 week in Spanish.